Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today we're going to do the back cover. Actually, I forgot about the spine. Shoot. Well, I'll think about that while I'm showing you what I've got prepared for the back cover. We are going to do an interactive situation on the back cover. It's not going to be removable, but we are going to have to add magnets. I'm going to write on here, add magnets, just so I don't forget. But this is the Rustic Charms. I keep thinking I'm saying that wrong. Rustic Charms. This is the paper collection that we're using for this particular album, and we are using the printable scrapbook album, the timeless printable scrapbook album templates. These are the new set that I've released, and we're making the smallest version. So the skinniest version, there's 4 sizes, and this one is the smallest. So I have a playlist on this album. I will link it right here if you want to start from the beginning and work your way through. And I also want to tell you that my head is feeling a lot better today. So thank you guys so much for being so kind and patient and thoughtful and just uplifting. Thank you so much. They come and they stay and they hurt and you don't know what to do. Then can't sleep and you're exhausted and it's just a whole thing. And I'm glad it's done this time. I'm glad it's over this time. I was just reading a comment. Somebody was saying something about pressure, you know, air pressure and things outside. Maybe I should look into that because maybe it has something to do with it. I don't know. I got little story. I got hit by a car when I was 13 years old, and I broke my collarbone. I was riding my bicycle, my little 10-speed, and I got hit by a car. But I broke my collarbone, and she was talking about how when it rains, sometimes right before it rains, she gets her migraines started or whatever. But right before it rains for me, my collarbone starts to hurt. And I guess it's because I broke it when I was young, and you know how your bones can tell you things in the weather, what's coming in the weather. Anyway, I thought that I had to look into that because there's merit to that, I'm sure. You know what I mean, like the different. Even the moon probably plays an effect on your mood and how you feel because it makes the water go in and out, you know, so why wouldn't it make water go in and out of me? You know what I mean? I don't know. I could just be silly at the moment, but anyways. All right, there is, but that was the end of my quick little story. I'm a great storyteller. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed that story. I have everything prepped and ready. There is an Amazon list for this project. There's a list, a collections list for the Etsy, everything printable that I'm using in my Etsy shop. There's a link for that. There is a link to my magnets and all the things. All the things are down there in the description box. Okay, and the first pinned comment. Plus there's timestamps. So I'm gonna set this aside. I don't think we're going to be doing anything on the inside. We're just going to be doing this bit. So I'm actually going to move this just so that I don't keep picking it up. But we're going to be working on the back side. So let me show you everything I have prepped and ready for what we're going to do on the back of the cover. So first thing, I printed page 31. This is the mat for the cover, so I printed this out, and I printed the Flutter version, and I cut it out, and I've inked it up. So we're going to be using that. And then I printed 2 of page 7. One of them I printed in the vintage script. I cut the top and bottom tabs off. I cut the right hand side tab off, and I left the left hand side tab on. I scored it, I inked it on both sides, and I put tape on the plain side of that tab, on the plain side, not the printed side, but the plain side. The other one that I printed the Flutter. Same thing, I cut the top and bottom and the right hand tab off. I left the left hand tab on, I scored, I inked both sides, but on this one, I put the tape on the printed side on the tab. Okay. And then I have printed a mat, which is on page 37. I printed a mat onto 80-pound white cardstock, the vintage script, and then I also traced one out of this patterned paper. I don't think I'm gonna make any slots for this because it's in the back of the book, and we'll see. I don't think I'm going to, but because we've done that already in the front inside cover, where we made slots to put things in. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this because I'm trying to use up all of the paper, right? And let me show you what's left. I haven't showed you everything yet, but let me show you what is left. We've got the cut apart sheets and that. And then there's like a few scraps. So we've got a few little bits and pieces of larger scraps here, and that's it, you guys. That's it. So I nailed it. I'm patting myself on the back. I nailed it. So there's not that much left over, which is amazing. Okay, so I traced that out onto the pattern paper because I wanted that section, so I had to do it in the middle of the paper. So there's that. And then what else do I have? Oh, so we had printed, this was the front cover, I mean not the front cover, the front, on the front page here, the top of the page, we did the split pocket. Well, then we had this left that we had printed. So we're gonna use that today. So I went ahead and cut it out. I scored those 2 tabs and I put tape on the tab that's facing up this way. And then I traced, out of some scraps, I traced the mat for that, which is on page 43, out of this paper. And there, not that you can tell what it is from the back side, but out of this paper, like that. And then I also did like a little fussy cut out of another scrap of paper that I have. And I was thinking about maybe doing like a little tuck. Maybe not putting anything in it, but just to kind of break up that basket weave. But maybe leave it open to where maybe we could, if we wanted to, we could put something there. So that is what I have for that. Close this back up. And then what else? Oh, I have page 20. This was left over from, we had printed this out and we only used this side, which is right here. We used that 3D pocket on the inside cover right here, but we didn't use this other piece. So we're going to use this piece today, not as a 3D pocket though. So I'm going to show you, I've actually been asked about that, how to use that page as just a regular pocket or whatever. So we're going to do that today. So I'll have that ready, and then I don't have it ready, we're going to do it together. And then the mats that I've got for these, I printed the vintage script mat for it because there's that piece, and then here is the other part of that. I printed it onto white cardstock, and I just cut it out, and I cut the little extra bits off because we don't need those right now. So I'm going to set these aside for now. I don't think we're going to need them at all. I'll probably end up putting them in here in my workbook, so just in case I need it for another project. Sorry about that, you guys, I had to sneeze. And then I traced this mat out because we're going to be making this a flip. So this is going to go on the back side. So this was from that pattern paper, the last one that I had, the whole piece that I had, that this is from that piece. So I'm going to mat the inside with that. And then I might do some more on this. I just haven't decided yet. So that's all we're gonna do. Just that, I don't have an insert for the belly band or anything ready, but let's get moving on putting this stuff together. So let's start with this. So this is meant to be a 3D pocket, so you're supposed to leave all the tabs on, but because we are going to make this into a flip page, we're going to cut the top and the bottom tabs off all the way, and we're going to make this a shorter tab. If you wanted to make this a pocket, you just leave the shorter tabs, the skinnier tabs, just leave all those on and cut the other tabs off, and you can just use it as a regular pocket. So like you would do this, if you wanted to make it a pocket, just go around and remove the extra tabs that you don't need, and now you've just got your tabs for your pocket, okay? But we're not going to make a pocket. We are making, this is a Fiskars Precision Heavy Duty Paper Trimmer. We are making just a flip, and I'm going to cut the top and bottom tabs off and leave the one skinny long tab on. So we can use this instead of printing off another page. So I'm just going to get my scoreboard out. We're going to score this tab here. We're going to prep the fold. We're going to go both ways. And we're going to burnish. And we're going to ink. I am using the walnut stain Distress Oxide in this project, in case you couldn't see that. Okay, oh, let me get this side. Okay, so what we're going to do for this one is we are going to tape. There isn't a pattern. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I heard something, I just don't know where it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to, this is the decorative edge side, we're going to flip it over to this back side, and we're going to put tape on this side of the tab. And I think my 3/8 will fit. Yeah. And burnish. All right. I don't know why I keep putting that up. I'm going to need that. I am going to tab these. So I need that one. I need this one. This is the matte for the cover. I need this one. So here's what we're going to do. I need to tab this one. This is my garbage bowl. You guys have been asking me about it again. This is a set of templates, a garbage bowl and ink stations, and there's even a bonus crocodile. I'll show you. This is how I store my corner chompers. So there's this bonus thing this is just one of the large garbage bowls, and there's a bonus insert there. All of that is a printable template that you would trace onto chipboard and whatnot, and I'll link that up there, the playlist for that, if you want to check those out, because these are really handy things to have, and they're easy to make, and you can make them look however you want them to look. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this flap onto the left hand side of this mat. So I'm going to take the tape backing off, and I'm going to do my glue stick trick just to give me a little bit of wiggle room, and you just want to pass over the top of it just like that. And I am going to line this up without going over the score. Whoops, looks like my I might have cut my mat for the cover just a little small. That's okay. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. I'm going to burnish, and I'm also going to ink that edge before I forget. There's just a teeny bits of distress on this set of templates on the edges, but not a lot. So sometimes it just doesn't show up. So you gotta add some more. And then I'm going to put this one on this side, except I'm going to turn it around, and it's just easier to line this up to this. Move the tape backing, a little bit of glue stick. Glue on the over here. It's okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So we have something that looks like this. And before we go any further, I'm going to add tape along the back side of here, so that when we attach it down to the cover, or when we go to attach it down to the cover, I don't have to worry about whatever I've built on the inside there, the thickness. It's just easier to get it now. Try to stay out of the way where we're going to have to put magnets. I think we're going to have to probably use 2 magnets, or 2 sets of magnets, so I guess it would be 4. We'll see. Okay, so we've got that, and then we've got that. Oh, that's just the tape. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one. We're going to attach this to the inside here. Right there. Yep. So I'm going to remove the tape backing on both tabs. I'm going to not measure. We're just going to play it by ear here. Play it by ear. We're going to eyeball it. But playing it by ear, whatever. We're just going to eyeball the center, which I'm never good at, but I'm going to try. It's like a challenge. I just like the challenge, I guess. I guess that's good enough. Good enough. Okay. I just realized we might not be putting magnets on the back side there. We might be putting them here. Let's see. Ooh, it's pretty close. I'm just going to trace this just a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably put them here. One here and one here a bit. That would probably be good. Matter of fact, let's do that now. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing on the cover that's gonna stick to this. Oh, we got something over here. What is it? Oh, this. Whoop. Isn't that funny that it can go through chipboard and connect with certain things? Well, we won't be putting anything in the middle. Alright, so I should be free to put them wherever I want to put them. So I'm just going to put a glue dot there and a glue dot there. Yep. And we'll put magnet there, magnet there. Flip this closed. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a magnet there, and put a sticky glue dot there, and there. And then we're going to close this up. Boop, boop. Just like that. Alright. So now we have our magnets in place. I don't think we're going to need them on the cover or on the back side here. So that's good. That's a good deal. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to tab these corners. These tabs. I'm going to tab the tabs. I'm going to notch the tabs. And whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to burnish that a little bit. I'm going to remove the tape backing. I'm going to put the glue stick on here for wiggle room. And we are going to attach it to the page. So this page flips out, right? So we're going to attach it to this page. So it's going to have 2 flips. Let me just fail. So we're going to have 2 flips. So that's just more room for photo mats, which is awesome. So you can put photo mats here, 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 under here. So it's just lots of room for photo mats. All right, so far so good. So far so good. Now let's mat the easy things. So I'm trying to find all my mats. This is going to mat that. Let's go ahead and mat the things. I'm going to put tape, just a thin 1/8 inch over top of this, just to make sure that those magnets don't move. I should have done that too. Well, I got it out. I'll go ahead and do this one over here too. Jeez. So I'm going to take the tape backing off of this and this, and I am going to get my Fabri-Tac. I was asked recently about Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, 3-in-1, all those, they're from the same brand. You know, I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure there's something, but I feel like they're kind of interchangeable. What is going on? When I filled up my glue, I think I left my thingy off too long, and it might have gotten a little, I can't see on the screen either. Our humidity is pretty bad here, and it might have something to do with it too. It's kind of hard to see. It's such a skinny little line, but at least it's coming out. I didn't even check to see if I trimmed that out really good, but it's okay. It's all right. Same for this. I'm going to go ahead and mat this. And then this little piece, isn't that cute? I just kind of fussy cut out. I don't even remember. This is the back side of it. I don't remember. I didn't keep the pieces out, but. So I'm just gonna stick that on there. I'm just gonna glue it on one side and the bottom. I think that'd be fun to have like a little place to tuck things if you want. You don't have to put anything in there, but it just gives you that opportunity. But doesn't that look way better than just the basket weave? Oh, I think it does. I think it looks superb. Okay, so we got that, and then we're gonna flip the page, and then here, I'm actually gonna ink that corner there a little bit. we are going to mat this page with the Vintage Script Mat. These are meant for photos, all these pages. So I'm not going to put anything on them, I don't think. We might put an embellishment or something. But for now, we're just matting. The thought is for a bunch more photos. That's what the thinking is. Okay, so we got that. Then that flips. And then here we have this one. And I am just going to go ahead and glue it down. Because if you think about it, since this is flipping over, whatever's here is going to kind of get in the way of the magnets and things. I think it'll be fine without any slots. Okay, that looks good. All right, everything's still clicking. Everything's still clicking together, so that's good. Okay, so here is the next thing. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. And then I've got I want to do like another little tuck like I did on the belly band. I'll show you, because I think it's cute. Just for interest. I don't know if we were going to put anything in this little spot, but I just wanted to show you. I think it's adorable. I just grabbed a piece of this. I had a scrap, so I just traced part of the bottom. Right, I wanted to do something like this. And then I got some of the flower die cuts, and I kind of wanted to, oh, I should have trimmed that off first. I kind of wanted to do something like this. I don't know, can you see? Let me scoot you in instead of me coming to you. I kind of want it to have something kind of like this, and it be like a little tuck if we wanted it to be, or it could be just like that. What do you think? I think it looks pretty cool. So I am going to just going to glue the bottom and the sides. Oh, I got a little excited with my glue. And then I'm going to take glue, I think, and just go along this edge. I'm not sure how much glue I need, so that might not have been a good idea. So then I'm going to come back under here, I think. Because this is going to be the back, so you don't want a whole lot of things like catching. Oh, it looks so cute. See, because wouldn't it be fun to be able to tuck some things in there? Just some little extra things. Oh, I forgot I was zoomed in. Sorry. Wouldn't that be fun, right? To tuck in extra things there that you come across, or things that you might want or need, or whatever. So, yeah, this, okay, yeah. I'm wondering if I should cut that off. Let me see where it's going to be placed on the book. So when this opens, oh, I'll have to cut it off because it's going to hit. It's okay. And I'll just ink that. Nobody will know. Nobody will ever know. So that'll be better. Alright, I'm actually going to add another strip of tape there, since I know we don't have to worry about the magnets right there. Just use my scissors because they're sitting there. So let's go ahead and attach this down to the cover. I need to think about my spine piece. Daggone it. gonna add some glue. Whoops. Somebody also asked, how do I get this? How did I get the pin into the purple knitting thingy-mabob, knitting needle cover thing? I poked a hole. I just poked a hole with a pointy pin, a sharper pin, through the top and just stuck it through. So easy peasy. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, so I'm going to set this, whoop. Can't see because I can't get over top of it, but I'm doing my best here. Alright, so it opens up like this, like this, and then we have a belly band. So, I mean, we could have simply put a photo mat in there. I'm just, again, rummaging through the things that I have sitting out as options. Postcards can go in there. Anything really. Anything. Oh, there's a skinny envelope. It's probably too tall. I don't know though, it's pretty kind of cool. Pretty kind of cool. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, it's not even glued. It's cardstock, it's thicker, so I don't know if that's something I want there. But anyway, so yeah. Anything, I'm just gonna leave that there, I guess, for now. And just as a reminder, hey, you might want to make something for that. And yeah. Alright, now I need to think about the spine. Shoot. I'm going to think about that and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do for the spine. I traced the spine piece for this, which is on page. It's on page 32, so it's the smallest one. I traced that onto this pattern paper, and I think I'm going to do like a little cluster. So I'm going to have to do it first before I glue it down. So I've got, these are both from the die cuts. Let me scooch you in since you're so far. So I've got a very big clock face, and I got a butterfly, and then this is one of the, oop, I got you too close now. Oops. This is one of the journaling spots from Journaling Spot Set number 2. So I was thinking about something like this. And then cutting it straight off to be even with this. I think it looks super cute. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with, actually I want to mark this because that was good. That was good placement. I might think this is just printed onto paper. But I am going to glue the whole thing down. Whoop, look, I did it again. I keep forgetting that they're not attached. I either need to attach them or not, right? Come on, where's my hole? There it is. I keep forgetting to grab the purple thing. So I think this will be cute. Oh, this is where I should have tried that sticker sheet. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see if it'll work. Better. Let me do that. Let me do that. I'll do that with the butterfly. No, because then it's going over top of things. Let me just do it for both. Let's just do it for both and see where we go from there. So I'm going to take this sheet. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to place my clock down, and I'm going to place my butterfly down, place paper back, and I'm just going to push, 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 push. Make sure that the whole thing gets coated with dots. And since this is just a piece of paper, hopefully it will be fine. So let's take the clock off first. I mean, it does cover it pretty good. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it does cover it pretty good with dots. Is that dots? I can't tell. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get you know, some clock numbers in there. Burnish that down. And I'm going to get the butterfly. And where do I want to stick the butterfly? Right here maybe? Yeah, I don't even have that straight. Look, I've got the 10 as the 12. It doesn't matter. Right? Does it matter, you guys? I don't think it does. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. I had the arrow, one of the hands pointing at. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So now I'm going to trim these bits off the side here. I wonder if it'll stick to that. I might be able to use those pieces somewhere else. Would that be weird to have it like down here maybe? Kind of weird. We'll just stick that over there. Okay. So now you can write on the journaling spot whatever it is this book is for. All right, let's glue it down, and we'll see how long that takes. If it comes up, we'll see if it had something to do with the wetness of the paper. So let me scoot this back over here, and I'm gonna glue it down. Way too much glue, as per usual. So this should look really good, I think. I like my spines to have dates or something. All of my prototypes, all of the spines are just plain, plain, plain. But that's just time's sake, I think. Okay. I'm trying not to smoosh it too much so the glue doesn't ooze out too bad. It's getting all over my fingers. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I think I'm going to have to come back and add some gilding wax to some pieces on the covers of the, oh yeah. Can you see that? I'm trying to keep you up close so you can see how cool that turned out. That looks really nice. Okay, now let me scooch back out. Whoop, wrong way. Okay, so I'm just checking to make sure everything is, I might have to glue that down because it's already caught several times. Just a little piece of the flower here. Yeah, you see how that's been super fully decorated? We could go and do that throughout the whole album. What do you guys think? I think what I'm going to do, all the final, like, just putting a bunch of, like, the leftover embellishments all over the place in the album. Because there's a lot, but there's not that many. But I think what I'll do is I'll do that off camera, and then the last video in this video series, I'll do like a final flip through of the whole thing. And then you'll get to see where I put all of the little extras. So yeah, I think we'll just leave this here for now. I think this will be what we did in today's video. So we did the spine and we did the interactive back cover, which lots of room for lots of things. So I think it looks pretty good. All right, you guys, you're gonna have to let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying these process videos. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And it looks like I got glue everywhere. And make sure you check out all of the information in the description box and the first pinned comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.